you know, with the water table going down the way it has, back in 1996, we started to look for a way to transition out of flood irrigation, which is what we were doing on all of our acres, which is about 1,000 acres of irrigated. And the drip irrigation was just becoming popular. They had been experimenting with it for quite a while, but they were starting to kind of get some good ideas and kind of put it forth in a way where you could actually use it with confidence. And so I went to a few seminars and got a little bit of information, and we ended up putting our first drip tape system in 1996.
Okay.
And those systems are still working today. The system itself will last a long time because it's buried in the ground, and since it doesn't get any sunlight, there's hardly any corrosion or breakdown of the tape. So they say they'll last 50 years, and of course when we first put it in, that was one of our major things. We didn't want to put it in the ground and then 2 years later have it be worthless. And so we did find out that you need to do certain things. You need to have a flush system at the end. You need to have a very good filtration system. Make sure that the water you put in there is always absolutely clean and filtered well to keep the particles in the water from plugging the emitters in the tape.
Sure.
And then you can have run periodically. They put acid through the tape, and depending on what kind of water you have and what kind of you know, particles in there, depends on what kind of acid and how much. But so through a little bit of maintenance and forethought, we have been able to make that system last. And after about 10 years, we were like, well, you know, it seems to be okay, so we decided to transfer more of our flood irrigation over to drip tape. And so we've been in that transition since then. And at this point, every acre I've got is in either subsurface drip irrigation or pivots. And I've got 2 pivots that cover 250 acres, and then the rest, 800 acres, is in the subsurface drip.
Okay.